Hello everyone, King of Cobra 73 here. Welcome to Smackdown Live. Tonight we are live and sold out from Omaha, Nebraska. Last night we had a very successful Monday Night Raw, but I am not allowed to talk too much about that due to Raw General Manager's Antonio Briggs' decisions. But this is Smackdown Live, and we're starting things off a bit big. And by big, I mean big man. This is Baron Corbin, who's out here tonight to compete against the current WWE Champion, AJ Styles. Corbin says that he is the best thing here in Universe Mode. He says he's the top star, yet every time we see Baron Corbin, he's not doing too well. He's losing lots of matches. Last time we saw Baron Corbin win a big match was against Jinder Mahal, but then he lost that IC Championship chance against Cesaro, and that was his biggest match. And every other match, I believe Corbin just lost. He just has not had a lot of luck lately. However, if Baron Corbin can win this match against the WWE Champion, you gotta think that puts him next in line. That may put him over Daniel Bryan, who does have a WWE Championship chance in line at the Royal Rumble, but he said every time he's in the ring, he'll defend that, but we haven't seen Bryan in the ring since, I think, No Mercy. I'm not sure what's going on there. However, Corbin seems ready and pumped up. And now, here comes the WWE Champion, who has a big day Sunday. The champion has a date with the first ballot Hall of Famer, The Undertaker. And AJ, ever since finding out The Undertaker is his opponent at Survivor Series, he said lots of disrespectful things about The Undertaker. Telling The Undertaker this is his house now. Calling The Undertaker the past. Calling The Undertaker an has-been.
Weighing in at 218 pounds, the WWE
AJ.
Champion.
I have to agree with something AJ said. He has made SmackDown his house. AJ Styles, ever since winning that WWE Championship, has been undefeated. And AJ Styles, realistically, he's only lost 2 matches in Universe Mode history. And they both came against the former WWE Champion, Finn Balor. AJ Styles may indeed be the longest reigning champion here in Universe Mode. Maybe second to Cesaro. I would have to check the official numbers. But I do know Cesaro's Intercontinental Championship reign and AJ Styles' WWE Championship reign have to be among the longest. And maybe even perhaps New Day's WWE Raw Tag Team Championship reign. They had a lengthy run too before Sanity came to town. However, this is not about Monday Night Raw. This isn't about how long, who held the title longer. This is, oh my goodness, what a shot from Baron Corbin. AJ Styles forced Corbin into the corner there, and now here comes Corbin with that dirty, after that cheap shot right there from AJ Styles. Corbin over the WWE Champion. Corbin just forearmed the champion. Here comes Corbin bouncing off the ropes, and Corbin with the vicious punch to the temple of AJ Styles, and AJ Styles trying to find his bearings already. The champion in trouble already. I know General Manager Antonio Briggs has been, William Regal, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about what Briggs did. Oh, look at that. Corbin going up, sliding through the ropes, under the ropes, and close on the AJ Styles going back in. The count of 1, count of 2, going for a pin there, and Corbin not able to pick up the victory. I'm still thinking about what happened on Monday Night Raw, but like I said earlier, due to Antonio Briggs' instruction, I am not allowed to speak on it. Those who saw Raw, they know what happened. Those who were live in the crowd, they know what they saw. They know what they saw. Just disgusting attacks. But it's like I said, this isn't about Monday Night Raw. This is about Smackdown Live. And General Manager William Regal has been a lot more friendly to me. Corbin has, and he has AJ Styles up, and he just takes AJ Styles down with a Samoan drop. And now a kick to the chest. And this is interesting. Corbin has AJ Styles on the ropes. Can this be a big win? Baron Corbin is needing, but here comes AJ Styles with some strikes and forearms. Strikes and forearms for the WWE Champion. Here comes AJ Styles having Corbin up. AJ Styles gonna, oh goodness. Stunning Corbin on those ropes instinctually. And AJ, oh goodness, bringing the forearm down on Baron Corbin. I'm not sure if I can call that a phenomenal forearm because he hurt himself on that one. But AJ Styles launching from the outside and just dealing a forearm to Baron Corbin. AJ Styles, ever since getting in control on this, has been very methodical. And AJ Styles, oh goodness, AJ Styles with a baseball bat now. And he puts it down. AJ has gone through some type of change ever since finding out the Undertaker's disappointment. Oh goodness, AJ Styles maybe looking for a blockbuster there. Couldn't get all of it. But it did what it needed to be done. They did damage to Corbin, but I'm pretty sure it hurt himself too. You know what I'm saying? AJ Styles, ever since, actually, not even after finding out Undertaker was disappointed, going back to when he won the WWE Championship. Oh, Corbin with a fantastic counter there. But ever since he won the WWE Championship, AJ just gone through this change. And I'm not sure if this is a change for the better or the change for the worse. AJ Styles has just been doing things his way. He's, ever since winning that, remember, he won the WWE Championship in a last man standing match using Finn Balor's own move. And that soured some of the fans against him. Some fans saying AJ Styles couldn't use his own moves to finish off Head. Yet still, yes, you heard it from me, steal someone else's move to win the WWE Championship. That's what some fans have said. And we've seen AJ Styles use that move before, even after defeating Finn Balor. He's used it, and he calls it the Bloody Sunday. Oh, goodness, wait a minute. Corbin with his foot on the ropes, just to kick out of one. AJ Styles able to get out of it. But AJ called that with the Bloody Sunday. We haven't seen him finish anyone off with it, but we have seen him use it a lot. Just making a mockery of what Finn Balor calls in 1916. Making it his own move. AJ Styles tossing Corbin out again, but we saw that happen once. And now here comes Corbin again with a clothesline. Corbin with great ring awareness here, trying to fit, knowing where he was, so be able to slide out of the ring and slide right back in to deliver that clothesline from him. And AJ Styles, what the hell is he doing? AJ Styles turning his back on his opponent and just takes a devastating backslam from the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. He says he's going to give AJ Styles his end of days. And oh, what a forearm! Flying forearm from AJ Styles there. Flying forearm from the WWE Champion. And here comes Styles with another forearm. Styles now has Corbin up again, looking for another stunner-like maneuver. Yes! AJ rolling. And now AJ is going to chase Corbin out this time. AJ chasing Baron Corbin outside the ring this time. AJ Styles going to toss Corbin back in the ring. Here comes Styles. AJ back in the ring now. AJ forearm. Forearm from AJ Styles. And AJ going for that knee. AJ going for that knee. Perhaps setting up for calf killer. Perhaps setting up calf killer. AJ has Corbin up. Oshi, good Oshi. Is that the end of Baron Corbin, dropping him right on his head? And AJ Styles, you know what he's looking for right now. If we know what AJ Styles is looking for right now. AJ measuring Corbin up, measuring Corbin, waiting for Corbin to get back up. Phenomenal forearm to the back of the head. Corbin has to be out, but you know AJ took some damage there too. Corbin has to be out. Forearm to the back of the head. Here comes AJ Styles with the pin. 1, 2. Good night, Corbin. AJ Styles taking care of business here tonight. Corbin fought a good fight, but in the end, it was a knockout blow to the back of the head. Not something normally we've seen from AJ Styles, but it was just vicious maneuver from AJ Styles. So back of the head, that's got to do a lot of damage here. It's like AJ Styles had the attempt to hurt Baron Corbin there. I've seen him do it to the side of the head before, to the likes of Tyler Bate and to Hideo Itami. And we know those are knockout shots. But to the back, look at that, to the back of the head. Right there too, like back of the head, almost to the neck area. The lower back of the head. AJ Styles knocking Corbin out cold. Result inadvertently damaging himself, but it gets the job done. The WWE Champion victorious here tonight in Omaha.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ.
And AJ Styles does not look worried about The Undertaker this Sunday at Survivor Series. If he brings the same streak of viciousness to The Undertaker Sunday, oh goodness, fear for the dead man. General Manager Wink Regal. Oh, so Antonio Briggs did leak information. And Jinder Mahal has requested a match? Jinder Mahal has requested a match? And he will get it on a Survivor Series pre-show.
Making her way to the ring.
That's interesting.
From Pacific Island.
Wonder who his opponent will be. It's set in an open challenge. And the club still has not found a partner yet, which is concerning for SmackDown side of things. And last but not least, AJ Styles has requested time to speak on The Undertaker. He'll get that chance later tonight. But here's Tamina, the daughter of Jimmy Superfly Snuka. May he rest in peace. And Tamina Snuka looking for a big win here tonight. And she can get it if she's able to defeat who some people are calling de facto #1 contender for the Women's Championship here on SmackDown, Toni Storm, who has been on a roll lately. Toni Storm picking up big victories left and right lately. Most notable being on the returning Mickie James. But, wow. Also being able to pick up victories over Tessa Blanchard as well. But she's also had some big losses as well. Losing that triple threat match between herself, Blanchard, and Naomi. And had also made a loss against Asuka, but Toni Storm has told me that she's ready. She's ready for Asuka this time, if she's able to get that chance. Referee ringing the bell, and here we go. Here comes these two women locking up in the middle ring. Tamina, the stronger of these two, getting the upper hand. But I will say, you have to think Toni Storm's the most technical, the better technical wrestler of these two, and Tamina just bringing Toni Storm back in the ring. And goodness, what a kick to the back of the back of the head of Toni Storm. And here comes Tamina. Tamina's all over Toni Storm early. And there's Tessa Blanchard. So, wow, Toni Storm. And Toni Storm may be looking to fly here, but she sees that her opponent was not up yet. She would have hurt herself in that situation. But here comes Toni Storm now. Toni Storm with a flying forearm. Smart from Toni Storm to stop herself from launching herself. Seeing that her opponent was not on her feet yet. And there's an uppercut from Toni Storm. Now Toni Storm in control of Tamina Snuka. Toni Storm with a kick to the back of the head of her own, giving Tessa Blanchard, Tamina, a receipt of her own. Don't know why I'm talking a lot about Tessa Blanchard. We haven't seen a lot of Tessa Blanchard lately either. Look at this. Tamina. Look, oh goodness, just a kick to the face of Toni Storm. Tamina now. Oh goodness, a knee to the guts, another knee to the gut. Now a knee to the head. And Toni Storm is rocked, and Tessa Blanchard. I did that one on purpose. Tamina knocks her outside. Tamina throwing Toni Storm into the corner now to that LED board. There's a lot of T's. Lots of T's here on SmackDown. Tamina, Toni Storm, Tessa Blanchard. That's 3 too many for me. Tamina getting Toni Storm back into the ring now. Just Tamina with those hammering Toni Storm. I will say this about Tessa Blanchard, and I've said it before. Tessa Blanchard is not happy with the sudden arrival of Ronda Rousey here on SmackDown. Tessa Blanchard thinks Ronda Rousey will be handed every single opportunity that she has to work for, that all these other women have to work for, just because of her name value, Ronda Rousey. General Manager William Regal has assured Tessa Blanchard that will not happen, but she's not so sure. Tessa Blanchard had a chance. Tessa Blanchard had a chance to win that triple threat match that Bayley and Natalya were a part of, but she couldn't get the job done. She lost. And it will be Bayley against Ronda Rousey. And I gotta tell you that, I don't think Tessa Blanchard's too happy about that. But Toni Storm all over Tamina Snuka right now. Toni Storm gonna whip Tamina into the corner. Drop kick from Toni Storm. And look at this, Toni Storm still going. Toni Storm still going. Toni Storm with another drop kick. And Toni Storm is feeling it. Toni Storm all over Tamina Snuka right now. And another drop kick. Picture perfect drop kicks from Toni Storm. Toni Storm may have the best drop kick in the women's division here on SmackDown Live. You can debate me on that later. But here comes, look at this, Toni Storm. Toni Storm with a Dragon Sleeper. Dragon Sleeper, Toni Storm. Tamina's got to find a way out of this. Tamina's got to find a way out of this. Well, Tamina, oh goodness, knees to the head. The long legs of Tamina help her get out of that. But now Tamina's in control. Tamina perhaps looking for a Samoan drop. Signature Samoan drop from Tamina. That may do it. Going for the pin. 1, 2, no. So close. Toni Storm barely able to get that shoulder up. Oh, Tamina looking for another one. Tamina looking for another Samoan drop here. Tamina carrying Toni Storm around. You can't do that. And now it's Toni Storm getting out of it. Toni Storm just being smart about it, knowing she can't get caught by another Samoan drop, knowing that it may be the end for her. Look at this, Toni Storm kicking her in the gut. Toni Storm! Toni Storm! What a maneuver from Toni Storm. Sunset flip powerbomb. Taking Tamina down. And now Toni Storm ducking under. Oh, what a snap German from Toni Storm. Toni Storm is feeling it. Toni Storm's getting all the momentum she can. Now Toni Storm measuring up. Tamina Snuka here. Toni Storm looking for another picture perfect drop kick. And now Storm measuring up. Tamina looking to be preparing here. Oh no. Oh no. Strong 0. Good night, Tamina. 1, 2, 3. That'll do it. Strong 0. When she hits anyone with that, you can guarantee it being lights out. Dropping the neck on the knee of Toni Storm, and that's curtains. Tamina thought she had Toni Storm with that Samoan drop, but it wasn't to be. But that strong 0 right there. Toni Storm victorious. And I may have to agree with some fans. Toni Storm may be the de facto #1 contender after racking up win after win. Wait a minute. Did Toni just say that? Did Toni Storm just call out Asuka? Toni Storm saying she wants Asuka. I'm not sure if she's going to be getting Asuka. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Is this really happening? Is this really happening? I think Asuka may have heard the call. The SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka.
The Smackdown Women's Champion, Asuka.
It seems that Asuka's heard the call. Is she coming out to accept the challenge of Toni Storm? You know, Asuka always says no one is ready for her, and Asuka has been undefeated ever since returning from her mini vacation, her excursion to Japan, whatever you want to call it. This is what Toni Storm wants. Asuka dancing around as she usually does. I don't know if this is what Toni Storm wants. I don't know if this is what Toni Storm actually wants. The SmackDown Women's Champion. And there it is, that sick, seductive smile of Asuka. And Asuka looking down at Toni Storm. Looking down at Toni Storm. Look at Asuka say here. Is Asuka going to accept the challenge of Toni Storm? Look at these two. Asuka now looking face to face with Toni Storm. She's oh, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell is this? What the? Fans in here in Omaha, they're shocked. What the hell is Asuka doing? Is this message sent to Toni Storm? I guess this is all you need to know. Dropping Storm on her head now. What the hell is Asuka doing? Asuka, what are you doing? Michinoku driver from Asuka. What the hell is this? Asuka's just destroying Toni Storm after Toni Storm went through a physical match with Tamina Snuka. Asuka with the hip attack. What the hell is wrong with Asuka? Now just stomping onto Toni Storm. Stomping onto Toni Storm like she's some animal. And she's yelling, no one is ready. Is that all we need to know? Is that all we need to know? Look at this, Toni Storm. Storm back on her feet already. And Asuka's leaving the arena. Is that all we need to know about Asuka's answer? The hell has gotten into Asuka? And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event of the evening. Referee escorting Toni Storm to the back. Toni Storm holding onto her back of her neck after a stomp from Asuka. But this is the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Tyler Bate versus the #1 contender, Travis Banks, as William Regal announced earlier. And I've heard from Drew McIntyre. I asked Drew McIntyre, what does he think about Travis Banks? Travis Banks as his opponent. McIntyre doesn't care. McIntyre is not acknowledging Travis Banks as an opponent. While Banks has said McIntyre is a great opponent, he's good at what he does, but it's just total disrespect from McIntyre's end, and Travis Banks is tired of it. And now Banks is gonna be able to let out some frustration here on Tyler Bate, but we'll see how Travis Banks does here in this situation. More teas, I tell you, too many teas here on SmackDown. But here comes the #1 contender for the United Kingdom Championship. This is Travis Banks.
At 198 pounds,
Banks won his opportunity against Will Ospreay. General Manager William Regal told Drew McIntyre to go find 2 men he would like to face. He chose Will Ospreay and this man, Travis Banks. It was Banks who came out victorious. But still, Drew does not acknowledge Banks. Drew does not respect Travis Banks, and Banks wants to get Drew to respect him. And he's saying right now he's going to get Drew McIntyre to respect him. He's saying Drew McIntyre will respect him. Will that happen here tonight? Will he get that respect that he does deserve? He deserves it. But right now, it is gonna be Banks against Bate. And here they go, locking up right here in the middle of the ring. It's going to be the big, strong boy who forces Travis Banks into the corner here. Referee breaking it up. Clean break here from both stars. Both these men respect each other. And this is the kind of respect that we need to see. This is the kind of respect that Puerto Rico wants to see from his UK division. And another clean break here from these two. And there, look at there. There's Bate with a strike. And here comes Banks with a strike. Now these men are slugging it out. Here we go. And it's going to be Bate with a European uppercut. Can you imagine what could happen if Tyler Bate is able to pick up the victory? What's going to happen if Travis Banks loses here tonight? Look at this. Bate off the ropes and stopping himself. Forcing somebody. Here comes Travis Banks. Look at Banks. Look at Banks with these strikes to the nose of Tyler Bate. Travis Banks. We've seen a vicious side of Travis Banks last week. Will that happen here again tonight? And looks like we may be able to see it. Look at this now. Bate with reversal. Here comes Bate with strikes here. None of these men are known as strikers per se. Both men known for their grappling skill. But if I had to choose who's a better striker, it'll definitely be Travis Banks as the better striker than Bate. But Bate, oh man, Bate is just pure muscle. You see those calves and look at that beauty. Standing shooting star press. And Bate may have him here. No, he doesn't. Bate now picking up Banks. Bate gonna whip him into the corner. Bate gonna follow him into the corner. And oh, what a chop! Hear that one over from the Raptors and that one too. What chops from Bate? And here comes Banks with a chop of his own. Chops of his own from Travis Banks. Now it's going to be Banks tossing him into the corner. Travis Banks now. What would he be working for? And look at that. Bate just get right back out and just challenges Travis Banks. Get into his face. Now here comes Banks whipping him off the corner. And oh goodness. Look at Bate. Able to stop himself into a momentum. Able to shoulder check Travis Banks. Bring his own momentum back into Travis Banks. Oh goodness. Dropping him on his head. Chicken wing suplex there from Travis Banks. And now Banks is in control. Bate may be in trouble here. Tyler Bate may be in trouble here. Travis Banks now. Travis Banks in control. Travis Banks. Oh, goodness. Travis Banks. These two just going all out, striking each other. And look at that knee to the face. And here we go. Look at these two going at it. Look at the strike. Look at these strikes from Travis Banks. Like I said, none of these men known as strikers. But I definitely would not want to get into a striking match if I am Tyler Bate. You can start seeing some welts now forming on Tyler Bate's chest there. Excuse me. I guess I'm the new king of botch style here tonight after tonight. Man, that one's for you, buddy. And here comes Bate now with a chop of his own. Tyler Bate with chops of his own. Look at this, Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate with a goodness! Looking like he's going for a suplex, but then just drives him into drives his head into the mat. That's Travis Bate. No, Tyler Bate. Like I said, I am the new king of botch style. Look at this. Bate. Oh, goodness, just tossing him down. Bate in control of Banks here tonight. Knee to the skull. Oh goodness, here comes Travis Banks again. Travis Banks he's challenging Tyler Bate. Look at this, Banks now. Oh, what an insecurity. Heavenly kick of pain, hook of the leg. Good night, Tyler Bate. 2, 3, no. No. Bate able to kick out. And here we go. Bate with a reversal. And look at Bate with a big punch there. Travis Banks is rocked. Banks is rocked. Here comes Bate. Banks launching him off. Oh, goodness. What an insecurity. What a kick. And I think that just broke Travis Banks' nose. I think that just broke Travis Banks' nose. The blood is flowing out of Banks' nose. Oh, goodness. I think that kick landed flush right there on Travis Banks' nose, and now the nose is broken. Oh goodness, I think that nose is broken. Referee may have to stop this. The referee may have to be forced to stop this. We saw Travis Banks get bloodied up again last week, and he gets bloodied up again. Something may be wrong with Banks here, but look at Banks. Look at Banks. Oh, what have been the pin? The pin. Travis Banks won. Oh, Bate able to get out of it in time. Referee taking a long time there. Sunset flip from Travis Banks there. And Bate is striking, ready to strike. Look at this, European uppercut from Travis Bate. Look at this now. Banks able to duck that one and give a fireman carry reversal. But look at this, going right to the Kiwi Crusher. Kiwi Crusher, hook of the leg, 1, 2, that should do it, 3. Travis Banks, broken nose and all, able to pick up the win against Tyler Bate. These two just gave it their all, back and forth, and this is what William Regal said he wants to do. He wants to show the best United Kingdom talent here on SmackDown, and he just gave us 2 of the best of the division. One of the youngest, if not the youngest in the division, with Tyler Bate there, and then another young up-and-comer, Travis Banks, but he is the current #1 contender. If he can do that to Drew McIntyre this Sunday at Survivor Series, it's over. It's over if Travis Banks can. Look at this. This is, oh goodness, flush on the nose. That's what busted Travis Banks open there. That's what broke the nose of Travis Banks. Looks just got to go to the back and get that checked out. I thought referee took way too long here. And look at this, Bate able to get out in time. Goodness, you can see it better there. Broken nose of Travis Banks there. Travis Banks victorious here in the main event. SmackDown Live. Now it's time to check out SmackDown's side of things of Survivor Series. And it looks like it's been confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, straight from William Regal's office. Toni Storm will have a shot at revenge against the Women's Champion, Asuka. SmackDown Women's Championship on the line this Sunday. And as we know, Drew McIntyre will take on Travis Banks for the United Kingdom Championship. Did Travis Banks do enough to earn Drew McIntyre's respect tonight, or is he going to beat respect into Drew McIntyre this Sunday? McIntyre, Banks, United Kingdom Championship on the line. As we know, the Iconics will be SmackDown's team to represent in the SmackDown vs. Raw elimination match. But who will be Nikki Cross's partner? And remember, this match gets the number, well, I don't know, the last entrant number of the Women's Royal Rumble. First ever Women's Royal Rumble. Number 30 spot on the line here. And then the number 30 spot is also on the line in this match. Raw tag champs against SmackDown tag champs and a mystery opponent. And here's the big one. Ronda Rousey making her SmackDown, well, her WWE debut against Bayley at the main event of Survivor Series. The Undertaker versus AJ Styles, WWE Championship on the line, and we're going to be hearing from the WWE Championship, the WWE Champion one last time here in a moment. We saw this man earlier here tonight. Now he's back. The WWE Champion AJ Styles is back here tonight. He says he wants some final words against his opponent, The Undertaker, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. What can he have to say against Undertaker here tonight that he hasn't said already? Like I said, AJ Styles has been very disrespectful to The Undertaker. And AJ saying this is his house. AJ saying this is his house again.
Weighing in at 218 pounds, the WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The phenomenal one against the Phenom this Sunday. Survivor Series main event. What could AJ say here that he hasn't already said? Seriously. He's already disrespected the man. He's disrespected the man's family. What else can this man say about The Undertaker? AJ asking for a mic right now. AJ Styles just look at the fans. They're booing him. They're booing. Oh God. Oh God. I'm out here. Bye.